Hey everybody, and welcome to my weekly reading vlog. This is Minx Laura 123, and I hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please click like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a complete bookworm. I love to read. I read every single day, and in these weekly reading vlog videos, which I do every week here on the channel, I basically give an update of what I'm reading. So I show you the book, tell you what I'm thinking about it, etc., with no spoilers. Do not worry, I do not give any spoilers away. I just give like a little rough, information about the book and my views and opinions on it, and if I'm liking it or not. Also, if I get new books, I'll show you, and anything bookish, really. Book chat, books. Anyway, so it is Monday today, of course, the first day of the vlog, and this is my current book. Now, I'm nearly finished this book, so I aim to get it finished today. So I'm reading Rodham, and it's by Curtis Sittenfeld, who I actually thought was man, but it's a woman. There you go, random information. So this is a book, it's kind of reimagining, retelling of Hillary Clinton's life. This author has kind of gone with the thing of when Hillary was younger, what would have happened if she didn't marry Bill. It's really fascinating. Now, when it comes to Hillary Clinton, some of you might like her, some of you might not like her. When it's concerning me, right, with Hillary, this is the thing. Back in the day, I didn't like her. I'll be honest with you. But recently, me and my fiance Nathan have been watching the Hillary documentary on Sky Documentaries. Actually, we've still got one more episode to watch of that. But it's really good. Like, I've really kind of warmed to her. Like, once you get to know her and hear about her life and her history, and she's just sassy and hardworking and a real kind of feminist and an icon. And the love that her and Bill have is, I think, amazing. So it's kind of, and it's rocky moments. Monica Lewinsky. But they got through it, and I think they're stronger for it. I think they're both nicer people. Bill and her have just, I don't know, I think anyway, that they're nicer. But this book's so fascinating because parts of it I think are real. They do use real names and places and things like that. And I think some of it's real, but obviously is a reimagining. So obviously Hillary did marry Bill, but in this book she didn't. They split up, and when she's quite young, and then she obviously goes on to do her own thing. It's so interesting, this book. As I say, even if you're not a fan of Hillary Clinton, I still really recommend this book as a story. Just kind of put her out of your mind if you don't like her. But it's just so good. I can't stop raving about this book because it's just amazing. So I'm nearly finished it, as you can see. Where's my bookmark? Here it is. I'm currently on page 229. So just about this much left to go, and then I'll be finished it. It's brilliant, as I say. I love especially the first part of the book where she was really kind of getting to know Bill and their romance, and it was actually really sweet and endearing and lovely. And then obviously other stuff happens, and it's not just about her and Bill. It's about her as a career woman and a feminist and stuff like that. So I can't stop raving about this book, and I really recommend it to everyone. It's an amazing book. So after I finish this one, I'm going to Waterstones tomorrow morning. I know, I'm naughty, but hey, we've all got our vices, right? As a bookworm, I do buy books, and people comment me all the time, like, oh, you shouldn't get so many books. You've already got loads that you haven't read yet. And you know what? They're correct. I have got books that I've own, and I still haven't read yet. I need to read. But I will. I'm a reasonably fast reader, so I'll definitely get round to reading them at some point. And of course, the world the way it is at the moment, we're in more, so I get to read more. Haha, that is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But tomorrow I'm going to go and pick up 3 books. I'll show you actually when I get them tomorrow. Well, hopefully there's 3. It's definitely going to be 2, but hopefully 3. When I get them, I will show you them in tomorrow's vlog entry. But yes, I'll probably read one of those next. Wait and see what it is. Even though there's a book that I got the other day that I'm like, oh, I want to read that next. So who knows? You'll have to stay tuned to find out what book gets chosen next. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling for today. But I really hope you enjoy watching this weekly reading vlog. And tell me what book you are currently reading at the moment, if you're liking it or not. And yeah, don't forget, please click like, share, comment, subscribe. And I've now got memberships available on my channel as well. So if you want to support me and the channel, get awesome perks. And yeah, it's as little as £1 a month. You can support me and the channel. So just press that big join button and you'll find out more information there. All right, everyone. So that is it for now. I'm going to get reading. And I've got the fan on over there because it's so blooming hot. I'm literally like sweating here. It's so humid today. So yeah, just going to chill out and read. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, so today's Tuesday. Here is a little reading update for you. So I finished reading Rodham. Took me a few days, quite a big book, but yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. So I have to be honest, I preferred the first half of the book better than the second half. I think mainly because like the first half of the book, like, it was really concentrating on that lovey-dovey romance, that spark between Bill and Hillary, and I really like that. Like, I can actually visualise it. It's really sweet. And then, I don't know, the second half of the book was just mainly like political stuff, and which I knew it would have politics in, which is cool, but it was just like, it was like full on just politics, and I was like, But it was still good. It was still very good, really well wrote. I did really enjoy it. So I gave it 5 stars. I was thinking of giving it a 4, but then I was like, overall, it was so well wrote, and I did thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I read it all, and I didn't skim any of it or anything. So yeah, finished it finally. It just took ages, that book. So I've got some new books. Well, just 2. I was going to get 3, but the one I was going to get isn't out yet. So I just got this one and this one, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But yeah, I was gutted because I really wanted the other one. And it was supposed to be out today. And then when I asked in Waterstones, the girl told me that it's been put back to January, which is really sad because it looked really cool. But there we go. I've got plenty of other books to read, so it's fine. But do you know when you just think, oh, that looks good, that looks good. Oh, it's not out till January. It's got to say. There's a few books that I'm after at the moment that's had the same thing where they've been put back. So obviously everything going on in the world, you know, it's, you know, probably the reason why. Anyway, I'm rambling. So these are my 2 new books that I got today. First one is a very quite dark thriller by Alex North, who wrote The Whisper Man. This is supposed to be a really good book, The Whisper Man. I've never read it, but it's supposed to be really good. And yeah, it's called The Shadow Friend. One of you died, one disappeared. You can't run forever. But yeah, loving the cover, really cool. I have to say the American version of the cover is better for me. I think it looks really spooky. It's got like a hand on it, and I think it's got a different name as well. I think it's called The Shadows. But there we go. It's the same story, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. And look inside here. This is pretty cool. All the flowers and stuff. And it's got a black cover with red writing on the side. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what it's about. It says 25 years ago, troubled teenager Charlie Crabtree committed a shocking and unprovoked murder. For Paul Adams, it's a day he'll never forget. Charlie's victim was his friend, and so is Charlie. He's never forgiven himself for his part in what happened, and he's never gone back home. But when his elderly mother has a fall, it's finally time to stop running. It's not long before things start to go wrong. A copycat killer has struck, bringing back painful memories. Paul's mother is distressed, insistent that there's something in the house and someone is following him. Which reminds him of the most unsettling thing about that awful day 25 years ago. It wasn't just the murder, it was the fact that afterwards, Charlie Crabtree was never seen again. Where's Charlie Crabtree? So yeah, I think it sounds pretty well. I think I've read a little bit about it, like some reviews and stuff, and people have mentioned some like dark rituals go on and stuff. And I don't know. We'll see what it's like. It's a creepy thriller, so I'm up for that. And this is the other book. Hold on, where's it gone? Lost it. Where's that one gone? Oh, there it is. It's over here. So this is the other book, and it is called You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Really lovely little cute cover here. And I've seen this literally on so many people's Instagram pictures. I follow a lot of like book related pages on there, people that I know are bookworms as well. And I get a lot of ideas actually from these people. I don't actually talk to them particularly that much, but if, you know, I see a picture on my newsfeed of a book, I'm like, oh, that book looks cool. And so many people that I follow, as I say, have had this book. So As I say, it's called You Should See Me in a Crown. And I'll read the back to you here. So it says, Liz has always believed that she's too black, too poor, too awkward to shine. She's planned an escape route from her small town via an uber elite college but has no money to get there until she's reminded of her school's scholarship for prom king and queen. Liz fears the spotlight but must face the gauntlet of social media trolls and catty competitors. The only thing that makes it halfway bearable is the new girl in school, Mac. She's smart, funny, and just as much an outsider as Liz. But Mac is also in the running for the queen. Will falling for the competition keep Liz from her dreams or make them come true? It sounds cool. I think it sounds good. And as I say, everyone's raving about it, so I thought I would give it a go. So yeah, as I say, I've just finished Rodham, so I think this is going to be my next book, simply because I just need something a bit kind of fun and light. That was quite a... I've had like a couple of books in a row now, The Vanishing Half, Rodham, which have been like really like, you know, big books and, you know, quite serious, full-on kind of story. So I think this one's just a bit kind of light and just fun. And yeah, so this is going to be my next read. I'll let you know tomorrow, update you on how it is. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, so today's Wednesday. Here's a quick little reading update for you. So I'm currently reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, and I'm really loving it. Really super enjoying it. Now I'm seeing why people are raving about this book. It's so good. It's so well wrote, so like enjoyable to read. Like I feel all kind of warm and fuzzy when I'm reading it. I don't know, it's weird to explain, but I'm loving it. So I'm currently on chapter 8, so I reckon I could even get this book done today. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not like a massive book. The last 2 books I read were really big kind of hardback books, so yeah, it's nice to go to just a little paperback, because I am quite a quick fast reader, but with, you know, the big books, they do take me a bit longer, obviously, because they would, but when I'm into a paperback, I seem to get through them a lot quicker. Anyway, that's just really random. But yeah, really enjoying it, loving the main character, loving to get to know her. And she's a really strong character, but she's also quite shy. I think she lacks a bit of kind of confidence in herself and stuff. She's got a really nice kind of close friendship unit, which is really nice. And all the friends kind of different characters, but they all seem to kind of get on and be there for each other. And her main mission is to basically get to university. She can't afford it. And so there's a way that you can get to university is if you become like the prom king and queen. So that's what she's trying to do. And she's really not into the whole kind of prom queen thing and stuff like that. So it's really fun. Like her friends are helping her. There's one that's doing like, you know, planning all the makeover. And there's one planning what she should say and do. And it's just really, it's a fun read. But I think the characters, I think there's a lot more too. I think as I read the book, I'll find out more kind of depth about her, because she's gone through quite a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a fun book, but the main character, you know, she hasn't got her dad around. Her mum died. She just lives with her grandparents and her younger brother. So she's got like a real kind of, you know, hard backstory, but she's coming through it, and I hope it's a happy ending. I reckon it will be. Well, I hope it will be. But what I really love as well is these little things here. There's like, hold on, at the beginning of the chapters they tend to have them. Hold on, let me just find what I'm talking about. Hold on. There we go, I found it. Look, this is so cute, like a little Facebook profile and stuff. So yeah, the main character is called Liz Lighty, and it says week 1, all's fair in love and prom. I don't know why, but I love like little things like this. I love like maps in books as well. I don't know. And hold on a minute. This is something I read and it really made me smile. It's one of her friends has texted her, like one of her best friends. And she says, don't forget to show teeth when you smile, but show no fear. I actually really love that. I don't know why, it just made me laugh. Don't forget to show teeth when you smile, but show no fear. Because, you know, if you're nervous in a situation, make sure you smile and don't show you're scared. And then she's put it again, like in a text message. Remember, yes, teeth, no fear. You got it, babe. It's really got, I don't know, that kind of personal vibe. Like, I really feel like I'm reading about this girl and her friends, and I just like, I'm really rooting for her. I hope she does all right and, you know, gets to live the dream and stuff. But yeah, no, really enjoying it, and I'll update you tomorrow how I'm getting on with it. And the next book I'm going to be reading is The Shadow Friend by Alex North, which is quite a dark, creepy, like thriller. So I go from something like this to something like that. And that's the beauty of liking all different genres of books, because if you read the same thing, it'd just be boring. So now I like to read a bit of this, a bit of that. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, so today's Thursday. Here's a little reading update for you. I've tried to film this video so many times, I keep messing up. It's one of those days. Anyway, so I'm currently reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, and I'm on chapter 22, page 175, and I've got about that much left, so I'm going to try and get this book done today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, it's good. It's nice. You know, it's a fun book. I like the characters, and I think it's going to be quite predictable what happens at the end. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I've predicted the outcome of the ending. There's also a bit of romance, which is just starting to blossom, which is sweet. Liking that romance. And yeah, it's good. It's okay. It's not like super duper wow amazing, but it is good. I'm enjoying it. So so good. Anyway, so that's that. Obviously, I'll let you know what rating I give it on Goodreads tomorrow, you know, once it's finished. And yeah, the next book, as I say, is a spooky kind of dark rituals kind of thriller. So yeah, very different from this kind of story. So that is that. I just want to show you quickly my little mate here. Look. It's a little troll. He's got a little switch there, so he can do a bit of dancing. We had a McDonald's takeaway, and he was in the box. Look at his purple hair. I can't remember what his name was. Was it Branch? I can't remember. I used to love Trolls, the first movie, but I haven't seen the second one yet. I do want to see it, I have to say. I'm fascinated by doing that. Anyway, but yeah. That's how I'm getting on with the book. Hope everyone's doing good, and I'll update you more tomorrow. Bye from me and my little friend. Hey everybody, so today's Friday. Here's a quick little reading update for you. So I finished reading You Should See Me in a Crown. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. To be honest, I would probably give it a 3.5, but they don't do half points on Goodreads, so I was like, it's definitely better than a 3, so I'll give it a 4. Just really predictable. I don't know, quite young writing. Like, I know it's a young adult book, but a lot of the young adult books I read are quite like grown up adult fiction, it feels, but this one felt like really, really young adult, if that makes any sense. But no, it was, in general, it was really sweet. It's really good, but very predictable. But now I'm on to the next book, which is The Shadow Friend by Alex North. So Alex North wrote a book called The Whisper Man, which is, I actually looked it up last night because I wanted to know what everyone was raving about, because The Whisper Man does sound like it's a really popular book, and yeah, it does definitely sound my cup of tea. So if I ever see it, you know, secondhand in a charity shop, I'd probably get it. It's not one of those books that I'd be like, oh, I've got to get it now. But it's a book that, as I say, if I saw it secondhand or something, because it's been out a while, I'd probably pick it up, if that makes sense. So, yeah, this is The Shadow Friend. It is his brand new book. It says, one of you died, one disappeared. You can't run forever. So, as you can see, the cover, I don't like the cover. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like it. Now, there's actually a different version of this cover. The American version is much better. It's got like this hand on it with people in the fingers. It's really creepy. That's the one I wanted, but then obviously this is the English cover. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they have different book covers in different countries, because sometimes I look on Instagram where people post pictures of their books and stuff they're reading, and like their book covers of the same books are so much better, and I'm like, I'm jealous now. But anyway, so I'm just going to quickly read what this book is about. I can't remember if I've done this in this vlog. If I have, I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat myself. And this is the thing with doing like a daily vlogging kind of thing. I forget what I did like yesterday, so I don't think I've read this out, but I'm not sure. Okay, so it says 25 years ago, troubled teenager Charlie Crabtree committed a shocking and unprovoked murder. For Paul Adams, it's a day he'll never forget. Charlie's victim was his friend, and so was Charlie. He's never forgiven himself for his part in what happened, and he's never gone back home. But when his elderly mother has a fall, it's finally time to stop running. It's not long before things start to go wrong. A copycat killer has struck, bringing back painful memories. Paul's mother is distressed, insistent there's something in the house and someone is following him, which reminds him of the most unsettling thing about that awful day 25 years ago. It wasn't just murder, it was the fact that afterwards Charlie Crabtree was never seen again. It sounds really good, really creepy. Yeah, as I say, I've had a little read of it. I'm on chapter 2, but yeah, it seems good so far. But I think it's going to be one of those really kind of dark stories, which I like. I like a little bit of dark crime thriller sometimes. Even though in these kind of murder books, sometimes it can be a bit disturbing at points. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, sorry. So I'll update you tomorrow how I'm getting on with this book. Hope everyone's doing good, and yeah, happy reading. Hey everybody, so today's Saturday. Here's a quick little reading update for you. I'm currently reading The Shadow Friend by Alex North, and oh my god, it is so good. Like, I thought it was going to be a good book, but it's actually better than I thought it would be. It's so good. So if you like your thrillers, very dark and creepy, I recommend this one to you. So yeah, really enjoying it, especially the whole kind of going back and forth into the past, then into the present, because you get to find out, like, you know, what happened all those years ago and how it's kind of having like an effect now, and also the copycat murders, what happening now. It's just all kind of tied in, and it's really creepy. I'm like, ooh. So yeah, also apart from the main character going back to his hometown, obviously his mum is very unwell, and he's visiting her, and he hasn't been to his hometown in many years, so he's kind of freaked out by being back in his place of, you know, where he grew up, and all the horrible things happened. So his best friend got killed by another friend of theirs. Well, when I say a friend, he was kind of a friend, but anyway. But yeah, so he's kind of revisiting all those horrible dark memories, and along the way, he's kind of finding out creepy new stuff as well. So yeah, it's really, really well wrote, seriously. You also got the character of the detective. She's a female detective, and she's kind of looking at the case now, what's going on, because there's been another boy murdered in a kind of copycat murder away. So she's kind of looking at this case now, also trying to kind of see what happened years ago. And oh, it's just, I can't even, like, it's so exciting. Like, it's such a good book. So yeah, just wanted to update you. I'm currently on chapter 17. So it's quite a big book. I think it's got, I don't know, 400 pages-ish, I think. So, or just under. So I hope to get it done today, but if not, it'll be definitely tomorrow. But, oh, yeah, it's got me, this one. It's really good. Hey everybody, so today is Sunday, and it is also the very last day of my weekly reading vlog. So hope you've enjoyed watching. Please click like and comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. So yeah, The Shadow Friend, that's what I'm currently reading, and it's so good. I really recommend it, especially if you like really dark, creepy thrillers. So I'm currently on chapter 25, which is page 215. There we go. So if I turn it around this way, I think I'm over halfway. Yeah, over halfway, and I've got that much left. That much left to read. So yeah, I reckon I should get this done today, if not tomorrow at the latest. But yeah, to find out what I read next, you'll have to tune in next week for the next weekly reading vlog. Haha. So you'll have to find out what it is. So I reckon it might be a thriller that's my next book, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully during this video you found some books that you're interested in, because that's what I want. I want people to watch these reading vlogs and think, oh, that book sounds good, or that book looks good, and, you know, maybe I can give you some book recommendations and stuff. Anyway, have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.